And welcome back to the Integrated Media Center here on the campus of Geneva College. I'm Chris Matthews, the Sports Information Director, and today we are joined by the Women's Student Athlete of the Week, Jessie Taylor, a sophomore on the cross-country team. You guys were at the PAC Championships last weekend, finished 5th overall, I think, which earned you first team all PAC honors. So congrats on that. Thanks for stopping by for just a minute. Remind us how you ended up picking Geneva College.
I knew people from high school who had come here, and I visited them, and I really loved the atmosphere, and I liked the size and the fact that I could run. And then I learned that they had a strong engineering program, so everything seemed to fit.
Gotcha. So let's go back to before this weekend, going into the PAC Championships. You guys knew it was kind of you and Waynesburg that were kind of neck and neck. What were your thoughts? You ran against them several times throughout the year at various meets. Kind of what was your thoughts going into that? How did you guys do? Or how did you guys feel like you ran during that weekend?
Yeah, so we had competed against them probably like 3 or 4 times before, and every time was either a tie or we beat them or they beat us by such a small amount. So we were nervous, obviously, going into it, but we also knew like we had an actual chance at winning PACs. But I mean, second, it was a disappointment.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a hard loss, but everyone really ran well, and can't really ask for more than that. Waynesburg just had a better day than we did.
Did you guys try to? I assume you had a strategy. Did you run in packs? I think kind of, or
Yeah, we sort of started in packs, and then from there it was like pick off each person you can, pick off each Waynesburg person. So yeah, we finished all pretty close together though.
Yeah, I think you and Waynesburg had 10 of the top 14 finishers at the meet, so you two schools pretty well dominated the top 2 spots. So then you've got regionals, NCAA regionals coming up in 2 weeks at Lehigh.
Right.
I think you ran in that last year, which is a pretty competitive meet, I think. Kind of what you remember from last year. What are your expectations going into this?
Yeah, it was really big. I think last year was snowing, which kind of made it even cooler.
Oh yeah.
And I lost my shoe most of the race, so that was memorable. But yeah, it should be packed, and I think we can do well.
Gotcha. Now, how quickly do you transition into track? Because I know you run on the track team as well. Do you get a couple weeks off? Because indoor starts, first indoor meet, I think, middle of December, early December, something like that. Do you get any time off, or you just show up on Monday at the track practice?
I think he's giving us a week after regionals, just all off, so that should be nice.
Will you run it all, or are you going to just kind of relax and try and refresh a little bit before track?
We'll see how the schedule is.
Gotcha. So how has the Coach T took over the cross country team this year from Coach Yowler? I know he was the track coach. He'd been assistant coach. Has that transition gone pretty well? Do you notice much difference between Coach Yowler's kind of coaching philosophy and Coach T's?
Yeah, it was nice knowing Coach T all of last year, I mean, in track and in cross country, so that made the transition easier. But a lot of our workouts are similar. I think Coach T, he brings a lot of like energy, and I think this year he really made us believe in ourselves more than we had, and I think that's why we did so well this year. So I think it's been really good. Good.
Switching gears just a little bit to the academic side of things, how are classes going? I know you're a chemical engineering major, which is not the easiest major around. Are you balancing pretty well with all your athletic stuff, with your academic work?
Yeah, it depends on the week.
Yeah.
I definitely get overwhelmed, but then you have a calm week and you're like, oh, everything's fine.
Well, you guys are what, a couple weeks left in the semester before finals? I mean, you got Thanksgiving coming up, and you come back and it's almost finals week by then, right? So prepared for all of that coming down the pike.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're ready for the holidays, probably.
Oh yeah.
All right, Final Four time, 4 quickies. Give me the first thing that comes to mind. Did you play any other sports in high school growing up, or anything besides cross country?
I played soccer for most of my life until my senior year of high school, and I switched to cross country.
So you didn't run before that? You went from
I did track in high school, and then I switched.
I would say it's worked out pretty well for you so far. Do you have a preference between cross country or track? Is there one you kind of lean more towards the other, or you both seem?
It's really whatever season I'm in, I like the most.
Yeah.
And then, like right now, I love cross country. I don't want it to end, but come track season, I'll probably won't want that to end.
I got you. What's the most miles you've ever run at one time? Have you run like half marathon or marathon?
I think I ran 13. I don't think I ever did 13.1.
Well, that's pretty much a half marathon. You could pretty much say you've run a half before. And then lastly, if you had to have one, would you rather have an 8 a.m. class or a night class? If you had to have one of those time slots.
Probably 8 a.m.
Probably 8 a.m.? All right, nice. Well, again, congrats. I know it wasn't first place, but you guys had ran well all year. You guys were fun to follow. I was up there on Saturday morning, and it was a beautiful day, and I thought you guys ran well. So congrats on that. We do appreciate you stopping by. All right. Well, that will do it for this edition of the Student Athlete of the Week. I'm Chris Matthews, joined today by Jessie Taylor. Until next time, storm on.